Hello everyone, I'm Kayan Kim in 2nd grade of Shimong Middle School and I'm the presenter of today's speech. In today's presentation, I want to highlight the importance of preventing desertification and drought and suggest the ways to do it. Before I start explaining the ways that we can protect our grounds, I'll show you how much these problems are getting worse. These days, it is not an exaggeration to say that the world is becoming desert. It is because of the desertification, which is the phenomenon that the ground's condition become like a desert by human deforestation and pollution. According to the EC Joint Research Center's announcement in 2018, desertification is progressing in 75% of the world, and by 2050, 90% of the ground might become desert. Also, rapidly progressing drought has dangerous effects on both the environment and humans. For example, it can decrease biodiversity and food productivity. This means that the world with desertification and drought problems will be much worse than we think. Then, let's move on to the ways that we, in other words, teenagers and students, can help in preventing. The most important and efficient way is to change our awareness about the environment. The reason that those countless education projects of the government don't work is that students do not think that pollution has a relationship with them. At home, students use less air conditioning and close water valves carefully simply to avoid nagging of their parents. So, in the school, which is the place without parents, they don't even try to save the environment. By these cases, we can know that students try to do something if they think the problem is nearly related to them, like nagging. Thus, if we, or teenagers, change perception to the environment that there are no disadvantages to us even if we don't work for the environment, the situation can be better. After changing our awareness, then we can try many projects such as using toothbrushing cups to save water. We can also help our friends to join the projects to prevent pollution. Furthermore, we need to remember that we are the future generation and hope at the same time. In other words, we need to have a responsibility of intensifying environmental problems and work to solve them. However, these days desertification and drought problems are so serious that they can't be solved only by teenagers. So, many countries are also working hard to solve them. For example, Korea is carrying out a lot of projects like restoration and prevention of forest fire damaged areas in Mongolia. In these projects, people try to learn many cognitive of natives and use them to resuscitate the environment. The important point of these projects is that they use the tribe's knowledge and cultural knowledge of those places. After listening to this, some might wonder, why do they use that kind of knowledge? The answer of this question is simple. It is because tribes lived a longer time with the environment. Unlike us, who tries to use the resources of the environment, they coexisted with the environment and ground. So, the lifestyle of people, which is the biggest reason that causes desertification nowadays, can be used to help prevent the weakening of ground. Like these ways, we can work for preventing desertification and drought. However, the problem wouldn't be solved in a short time. Thus, it is important to focus on working harder and not to give up. I hope that everyone who watches this video can give a single help to our planet. I will end my present by looking forward to the days when we can live without worrying about the environment.